Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in The Last Caretaker. Been a couple of comments from people saying the audio's been a little bit low, so hopefully for this video I've increased the gain a bit. Hopefully that should be better. Let me know in the comments below whether it is better or not. And yeah, let's continue on with The Last Caretaker.
Habitat care is established. Habitat care is the first bone of a fragile spine with a unified voice.
Oh, sweet.
Return to the council, caretaker. When a committee speaks, it's never about mere paperwork.
Oh, interesting. Oh, cool. So the... Oh, hang on.
They told us to delete non-essential files. Your voicemail was flagged. I copied it anyway. 2 backups failed. The last one sounds like rain now. Like the station trying to wash you out of my life. I keep it playing. I fall asleep to it like a punishment.
How weird. So we're told to delete non-essential files, which included things like people's voicemails. Right, so we're still at the Lazarus complex, so here we've got a chunk of bio flesh there. We can take that up and go and throw that in the reactor. The old soil forge. And it's this side we want to go. So it looks like the value of the humans does go up over time once they're up in the sky, which is good. So maybe it's something to do with the age of the humans once they've been created. Maybe it's kind of like, you know, as they mature and everything. Right, so return to the Council of Humanity and receive your next instructions from a Habitat Care Committee. Right. Committee, Habitat Care Committee. F, take quest the forbidden fruit. Okay, cool.
Caretaker, Habitat Care is requesting pears, not nutrient paste, not processed biomass. Pears. They want proof that Earth can still produce something whole.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll take that. And looks like we can take another quest as well. True choices. Does that let us do that? Oh, okay. It's gone. Alright. Okay, so grow pears and send them to space. Now, that goes along with our Eden project. Oh, no, not the Eden project. The Eden project's that big set of geodesic domes down in Cornwall. The Eden platform at Pichon. So we need to, and then for that we then need to, for the forbidden fruit we need to add pears to the rocket, launch the rocket and deliver the pears to space. How many pears do I need to send? Wait for the reward pod to land, sail to it and claim a restoration seed. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. Now, I believe in one of the pods that we had in, we did have some pears. So, I think we're going to head ourselves over to Pichon and go and get everything going. So, we've got at least we've got 5 humans up in the sky. No, that's not the right one. Which one do I want? That one, I think. That's the way I want to go. So, that's what I want. And wait for you to jump down to a level I can reach. Thank you very much. So you are orchard pear trees, so we've got 5 of them. So a living pear tree grown from... which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, Martin Anderson's restoration work? What? From Hart and Anderson's restoration work. Oh, okay. That's why my eyes are going in my old age. It's free. It's not processed, printed, or assembled. It's a small inheritance from two people who gave Earth the children they could not have. Okay, so we've got a few of those to do. Right. Well, let's go head our way over to Pichon then, and let's go and start working on that. Because I get the feeling we've got a lot of work to do over there. So I've got 3 full containers of oil, so I should be alright for creating more stainless steel. Over to what they called was a small Eden frame. The bloody thing was huge. Oh, here we go. Frame rate's taking a wobbler again. Where are you? Over there. There's certainly been an increase in the number of sharks around. I don't know if that's been something new that they've done, but we certainly seem to be having more sharks in the water than before. Well, I don't know whether that's kind of meant to be for rebalancing to give you more food materials or quite what's happening, but it certainly seems like there's more in the water at any given location. I don't know if that's the same for all of yourselves, let me know in the comments, but certainly the way it seems to feel for me is like the last couple of updates, the number of sharks appears to have gone up. I'm not going to bother grabbing that electric. I've got my net. Oh, my net's up, good. Because I still need to find a good source of calcium and what was the other one? Protein, I think it was. So I'm going to need to go hunting around for bits and pieces for those. I mean, I think the calcium was from the green seaweed. I think protein was one of the I can't remember if it's BioLite or BioDark. But hopefully we'll have a hunt around and see if we find any of those anywhere. But we will get to that when we get to it. At the moment I don't have a direct need for more humans at this very second, so we can probably get away with an episode or two where we don't have anything happening with our humans. I mean, well, other than obviously we've got the forbidden fruit to do, but that's humans we've already created and are already in space. So those are not ones I need to worry too much about. So I need to build an Eden farming tile 8x8 garden. So that's going to be our next jobby. Which I imagine is going to be, I think we saw it in here, Eden tile pillar farming bed, which is just 8 stainless steel. It was very unusual how many we could potentially create, but so I need to create 8 of them by the looks of things. Hopefully there shouldn't be too much of a drama. Oh, hello, got a mine ahead. Let's get around that. I think what I may have to do is just spend a couple of hours, just maybe turn off the diesel and just go back to the electric, just go around to all the locations that I've been to and just nuke all the sharks that are around, because those get a good amount of that red bio, whatever it's called, bio flesh. and a good number of like tech resources and things like that. So, and just double check I've scrapped everything. I think I scrapped most things at most locations. I know there's a couple of bits at the Seed Vault Prometheus that I haven't scrapped, and some bits in the Lazarus Station I haven't scrapped yet, especially around like the Council of Humanity. I haven't scrapped anything outside of there, but I've kind of not felt I needed to, because I've got so much in my inventory in the boxes I've got in the underbelly of my boat, so I haven't felt there's been a massive desire there. But hey, I'm perfectly open to do it. Alright, tell you what, just to speed up stuff, let's throw the net out, see if that'll... I'll trade a few kilometers an hour of speed just to fill that up quickly. Just have that dragging along the floor. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's slowing us down any. We're still doing about 47 kilometers an hour. But I know that the throwing the net out is a good regular source of the bio seaweed. So I think maybe we just keep the net down for as much of our driving around as possible, just so we get a load of seaweed come back. Then we can throw that in the soil forge. That may help to cover through some of what we've got. Now, I think as well with the Pichon, when we were there was also the there was a water tank at the bottom, so I think we're going to need to sort out some electricity. So that's going to be some solar panels or wind turbines or a mix, so we can power stuff. I think the bedding for the pairs I don't believe takes power, but I think it takes water. From memory, I did look at one of those a while back. What we got here? Come on, 1.8 kilometer away. Should be nearby. Start to see it. Now I don't know how much of this is going to let me build, or whether or not I'll need to do kind of like I did with the main Eden frame, is I need to go and get all the components created in the fabricator first and then take them over there. Or maybe I just create a fabricator on the base of Pichon to do it that way, but that won't work with the creating the stainless steel, because the oil's on the boat. Right, there we go, there's Pichon off in the distance. About a kilometre away, so shouldn't take us too long to get there. Come on, get over the last little distance. Alright, so it looks like we've dropped 1 mile an hour, 1 kilometre an hour. We're kind of filtering around 46, 47. So maybe I'll come up to the side on the Pichon. It does look small when you're further away, but then when you get up close, it's like, bloody hell, that's huge. There we go, let's scrub some speed off. Power. So no, I can't get right up against it because some of this goes underwater. So if I can get close enough, I can potentially... There is that part on the side there. I might just be able to jump onto it. Not if I go flying past it, I won't. Should do, mate. Okay, that's not going to let me get to there. Can I jump up on there? Kind of, ish, vaguely. Right, good. Hey. Right then, so Pichon platforms. Build. Where can I put you? Oh, now you go on the end here, don't you? You were showing green somewhere. Right, there we go. You are green there. Right, so 8 of those. So can I build them in the water? No. Right, so you need to go there. Oh, it was showing green a moment ago. I had somewhere just about. Where are you, bugger? There was a spot it was green for a moment. Oh crap. There we go. Come on, let me walk on this bit. Ah. So let me build a section there. If I can get close enough to get it. Problem is because I'm just bobbing about, it's just completely skipping over the tiny little bit. Right, that's allowed. On there. 2, 3. You go on the end here? No, it doesn't look like it will. Oh, hold on. Right, so maybe if I build along this way. Cover up. Come on. As long as nothing nasty's in the water trying to bite me, I should be alright. Won't let me build there, that's because I think my boat's in the way. I think I'm getting to a point where my boat's in the way. Some of these. Alright, well look, how many is that? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well let's get enough for 4 of them. And then we'll see how that comes together. And I need some power.
Farming tile installed.
Oh.
This is where the first seed will take hold. Fresh water flow confirmed.
What the spec was that noise?
Good. Nothing begins without that.
Something about water flow confirmed. Oh, hello. There we go. So that's our first platform. That's good. So it is our boat that's in the way. Alright. Good. So, Eden frame module, freshwater input. So, where do I need to put my... So those are there, those are there. So what are the growing beds then? Where are they? Oh, flippin' heck! We've got stair extensions, farming bed, pillars, another farming, more farming bed, corner farming bed, corner, Eden tile. Oh. Interesting. Right, so where's Elysium bed Atmos? Enhanced conservation bed with integrated oxygen exchange system. So which one do I need? Do I need the Atmos or do I need the normal one? See, that just looks like it has one input and that appears to have two. Alright, so I built that. Where does that go? How many of these can I squeeze on here? That almost looks like it's something. Alright, so I'll put one of you there. And one of you there. That's two on this platform. Right, let's build out those. Go in bed, Atmos. Two of them, didn't we? Two of them. Right, that should be close enough. That should start filling out the moment it's finished creating. Oh, has that even got a set? Oh, you know, it's a strut. I thought that was a set of stairs for a minute. I thought, ooh, you're gonna get stairs. Right, cool. So, realistically, then I'm gonna need some wind turbines on here. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. Let's go with, so I'm guessing I'm gonna need a water purification plant if I've got a water pump there. You two there, you there, because that way it leaves the set of stairs alive. Let's go with 4. We're going to need a couple of power extensions. One of you can go there by you two. One of you can go there by you two. And one of those can go round here. That can be ready for that. So that's the water pump. That'll be saltwater output. And where's my desalination plant? It's that desalination. Water purifier. There it is. Purify salt water using electricity. 8 kilowatt. Alright, so we'll pop you in. Guessing round here. So, which way's the right way around? Don't know which is the right way around. You going to show me on there? No, it doesn't quite show me. Alright, well, let's go that way around. I can always delete it and recreate it if I need to. Right. Okay, so that's fine. So then we'll have the electricity input. So do I need to put the electricity input into here out of one of these? I suppose that's probably where I'll need that on the next floor up. Or maybe I'd put some more wind turbines upstairs. Ah, good. So they've been created. Right, so we've got fresh water going in, oxygen coming out. Nice. Oh, you can detach them and move them. That's really good. Okay, let's going at creating our bits and pieces here. Oh, hello. So obviously certain bits were far enough away that they didn't pick up. Let's quickly go and get that. Actually, no, let me work smarter. So I need 4 of you. And water purification. Let's add all parts of you. Right, let's go and finish off those Eden tiles. How did it say provide fresh water to the frame? I haven't provided any fresh water to a frame. What are they talking about? Where's the fresh water coming from? I mean, unless they're talking about the rain. The rain has been a fresh water to it. Well, who knows? Another part of me sitting there going, why don't I just drop a dehumidifier on here by each one of these, and then we just have because they seem to be doing really, really great guns on creating these things. Add biomatter and a restoration. So, how do I add biomatter to it? I've got biomatter, but is it bio? Again, there's no real instructions on what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Right, grab some plastic. And grab some iron. Any old iron. Right, that should do. I know I'm over encumbered. I usually am at this time of day. Right, let's see if that can at least get me something built. Close enough. Right, good. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, cable extenders have been done. I've got 2 of those are working. Lovely, lovely stuff. Awesome sauce. I know I'm over encumbered. I always bloody well am at the moment. Right, so how do I get the bio waste into there? Is that enough for another one yet? Yes, there is. Good, right, so you go into there, you can go into there, you can go. That's freshwater input. Hold on. Get you added in, let me get you added into you. Bollocks, that one. Right. Oxygen output. Power. There it is, around that side. No. Nope. Get power over here, out from this side, I think. That done. Into there. That'll do. And throw you into you. I suppose we could probably have this set as balancing between them, couldn't they? So that's going into there, you're going into there. I really actually could probably do with another electrical componentry gubbins down here. Turn you at a slight angle. Get you unplugged, plug you into you into you, and you into you. Nice. That should then mean we'll have power for the upstairs section. Right. Good. So we should have our components for the water purifier. And then we'll see if I put the thing in the right bloody way around or not. Come on, up we go. Thank you. Right, sweet. There we go. Right. Have I got you the right way around? Only one way to find out. Right, good. Water purifier's been completed. Done. And we got, oh, water, fresh water coming out there. Lovely. Right, and salt water coming in. Good, good, good. So I need a water cable extended down on the front here. And I'll probably need another one over here. Then I can have that come out and go into there. You come out and go into there, and you come out and go into there. Because these are both inputs. And this side we have oxygen outputs. So where's the oxygen input coming from? That's fresh water, input, input. Where's an oxygen input? Right, just go and check up here. Right, so your input for power. Eden frame, output oxygen. And your input and input of fresh water. That doesn't make sense. Don't know what's at the very top. So I would imagine I should be having powered on. So you're starting to spit out some water. What are you up to? Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Oh, I haven't put any power into there, have I? There we go. That's better. Right. So that should mean I need water coming out to here. I'll get another water extender over this side. And should be able to take a water cable. I haven't got any water cable left. Oh, darn it. Right, back to the drawing board. I haven't got any in here, have I? I do! Crikey, it's almost like I know what I'm doing. I've anticipated some of this. I can't be having that. People start expecting me to know what the hell I'm doing when I'm making these videos. I thought everybody tunes in to me being a bumbling moron. That's oxygen output, freshwater input. There we go. And then you are freshwater input. Lovely. So, now how do I... Nope, gas, it's oxygen coming out. Now, how do I get my biomatter into there? I'm silly. Aha! It is just a case of you get a bit and dump it in. Right, is that deep enough? Let's go take a look. Let's go find a seed and see what we come out with. Sorry if this is not the most riveting bit, but I'm kind of trying to work this out as I go along. Okay, so it says it's growing, it's rooting. Still not sure I've got enough biomatter under there, but alright, let's see what we got in here. Right, our net's full. Let's see what our net shows us. A bit of that and a bit of that. Alright, let's go with we've got, and let's come in here and let's drop you in. Okay, that looks better. Right, routing 98, 99. It has been routed and is growing. Nice. So is that deep enough? I don't know. Right, so yeah, it looks like I'm coming in at the wrong angle over this area for this because my boat is taking over the back end part. So let me drop all of you in there. I'm going to keep the bio seaweed because I kind of need it. And have I been keeping anything else in here? Ah, I do have 6 more of this, so let me grab that. Let me take that up and see how much is enough for this. Split, 3, drop. Hey, is that? Well, it says it's growing, so I think I've got enough. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's go back into here, do this on this side. Okay. Is that enough for another pear seed? Don't know. Let's give it a go. At least if I've got 2 pear seeds growing, then at least I know. Okay, it says it's rooting, so that's good. So, oxygen outputs. Maybe I put an oxygen tank in the middle. We start to fill an oxygen tank up. You go there, and we're gonna need a gas extender in the middle there, so that we can have these 2 beds going into that. I don't know what that hatch is that's behind that I'm standing on. I don't know what this is meant to be for. It looks like it's something important because there's one on each of these platforms. But it said to add an 8x8 tile. So is it just 1 tile I needed to create? Have I created too many? I don't honestly know. Right, it probably does sound like I'm just completely just having a wild stab in the dark, but, well, frankly I am. It's not exactly giving me much info about what I need to do. Other than just go create one of these. It's like, okay. Add a bit more stainless steel on so we can get that last platform created. I may go and delete it again once it's finished. I know I'm overloaded again. Constantly tells me I'm overloaded. Right. Okay, so it's sitting there still telling me add biomatter and a restoration seed to the farming tile and start the growing process. So does it tell me I haven't got enough or I have got enough? Are they not seen as restoration seeds then? Have I not got enough? Have I not given enough biomatter? Don't understand. I don't know. Right, it says item organic seed. I mean, I've got a load more bio-organic. I can take that with me and I can just go and keep filling this damn thing up. But it tells me it's growing. But makes me think I've got enough in there. Do I need to fill it up to the brim? Is that how it's supposed to work? Right, so fresh water's going in okay. You're growing. So I've added biomatter to it. No, give me that end. Let me add that into there. Okay, so we're filling up now with oxygen. It's 9,000 litres, so there's going to be a lot of oxygen to get in there. But both of these two seem to be providing me oxygen. This one I've put more biomatter in than that one. May need a water tank or two in here. Let me build a water tank just so I've got some reserves. But it'll stop working the moment I step away from it. How these things normally run. Right, so let me go and create a water tank quickly, because I don't know how much that is actually producing in comparison to what I'm using. Right, water tank. Farming bed left to go and do. Right, done. Okay. Oh, there you go. Finally found that one. That's now done. Ah, Eden tile pillar farming bed has been completed. Good. Right, well you're doing pretty well for yourself. The orchard pear tree is growing. Water tank has been completed. So let me quickly take you out. Put you there, one there, one there. Good, off we go. Good, so that's our water purifier is going ahead and creating that, and we are slowly but surely filling up our tank with fresh water. So that's good. Now we have our pear tree. Now that's growing pretty well. This one seems a little bit stunted. Is that 'cause there's not enough biomatter? Although it is getting bigger. Now why hasn't that completed? It says add biomatter and restoration seed to the farming tile and start the growing process. I already have. So do I need to wait until it has grown to full size? But it specifically says there, start the growing process. Like, when it says send pairs to the rocket, well, how many? 1, 2, 5, 10, 50, 100? What are they expecting out of me? And have I gone overboard with creating all these farming tiles? I thought when it said 8 by 8, I thought they were, each farming tile was 1. So, I don't know. Right, so we're producing oxygen, using water quite nicely. 300 odd litres in there, and that's going up slowly but surely. That's great. And then our oxygen is 14 litres. So it's growing slowly, but not going up anywhere near fast enough, but that's fine. So these are saying about oxygen outputs, but surely I should have an oxygen input from somewhere, because everything else is an input. Output, output, input, 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 input. Makes no sense. Right, so okay, cool. So we're growing quite nicely. But where's enough? So what's a restoration seed? Because this just says it's just an item organic seed. Hey, well, that's certainly getting pretty damn big. And this is slowly but surely catching up. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be stunted by not enough biomatter. Look, you can see it's physically growing. Maybe once I've got more biomatter, I'll come back and add some more. Let's dump you in there. Okay, well, from 14 to 22 litres. You're going into the orange, so you're coming up nicely. Alright, well, I think that covers us for this area as it currently stands. Although, quite why it won't let me finish off the first routes is anyone's guess. So, I mean, looking at this, I could potentially have maybe 4 Elysium beds per tile, because those aren't taking up huge amounts. So I could probably have another one there and another one over here, and then maybe I'd have to move my oxygen tank. Again, this is like a zero-sum problem in the fact that if I dismantle this, yes, I lose the oxygen, but these are creating oxygen with just water, and water's an infinite resource because we're pumping it out of this massive, great big ocean that we're on. So, do I need to wait now until the pears are done and start fruiting? At which point, is that going to clear off my quest? How will I know when this is ready to harvest? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so I've still got enough biomatter. I can possibly... Oh, sugar. I could possibly fall in the water. Oh, look, there's a load of biomass around here. I will go and grab that. Flippin' heck. I am not going to look a gift horse and a mouse when I need biomass for my pear trees. Any more around here? Yep, a bit more over there. Thank you. Right, nice, that'll do. At least get some more biomass ready to go. See, this is where I may end up going back to somewhere like Blackvein or maybe to the Warehouse Alpha, because those would get crawling with nematodes at night, and I could then really fill up on the amount of biomatter that they normally have. I mean, what is it? The warehouse would normally drop a good 25 kilos of biomatter every day when the nematodes came out at night. Okay, you're growing. You still say growing. Alright, so how much is... I'll drop you in there. That's 6. That's another chunk gone. It's grown to a massive sized blooming tree. That doesn't look like it's growing any larger now. It's just growing. It doesn't look like it's gotten any larger comparatively. That doesn't look like it's getting any larger either. So maybe that's it, that it doesn't get any higher than that, or maybe I need to get more biomatter to make it larger. Because that does look smaller compared to that other one. Let me get on the boat instead, it might be easier to see. I don't know. They are pretty similar, I will give them that. But maybe you don't have to completely fill the bedding with biomatter. That would be a lucky break if we don't have to completely fill it up. Right, bio seaweed, protein and carbohydrate. Bio waste is fat. Bioorganic is omega-3. So it's going to be BioLite, BioDark, or some of that red stuff from a shark. Oh, hello. Look, we've grown our first pear. Okay, so I have grown a pear, or growing a pear. So why hasn't the first roots quest completed? Is it because I've jumped straight to the Elysium bed rather than just going with the tier 1 Elysium bed? Is that where I'm going wrong? But I kind of like the fact that the Elysium beds also create oxygen. That CO2 reactor is going to take on, you know, deck. Right, so how long until that is ripe? And also I want to kind of gauge an idea how long it takes to make a pineapple, oh not pineapple, flipping heck, pear. So that's got a pear growing on it. Is there anything growing on this side yet? Yes. So we have a pear growing over here too. So it looks like we don't have to completely fill the tank with biomatter to make it grow. Yep, my quest still isn't showing. Now, unless first roots and forbidden fruit are linked, because under the forbidden fruit quest it specifically says wait for the reward pod to land, sail to it and claim a restoration seed. So is that something I'm missing where I need to get the restoration seed? Is that something is that what's stopping me getting the first roots quest completed? Again, how many pairs do I need to send to space? So far, it looks like on this orchard tree, one pair being created. All of that for one pair. Can't see any more in the foliage. So tell me in the comments, is that right? Do I only create one? Is it that I don't have enough biomatter that is causing it to not output more than one pair at a time? Okay, so we've got a full freshwater tank. Our purifier and our water pump is doing stuff. That's good. So I might build another water cable over here in case I need to use that restoration seed on something, which it seems like I might have to do. So let's grab our water out of there. You can go in the side, and then this will be used for whatever the restoration seed is. Okay. Alright, well, look, we're nearly at the end of the hour, so I think what we'll do, that looks bigger than that one. And it was grown, or is it just the angle I'm looking at? Oh no, that looks better. Yeah, so I think as we're getting close to the hour, what we'll do is I think we'll end the video there. We've got our pear trees growing, so what I might do is possibly off camera harvest a few pears. And then we'll see where we get to from there. I'd like that first roots to complete, but it doesn't look like it is. Because it's saying about that restoration seed, and I think that might be from the forbidden fruit quest. It's how it's reading to me. I don't know if that is the case or not, but that's how it looks like it's reading to me. But anyway, I think what we'll do is we'll call the video there. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you've got any thoughts, drop them in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It does help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next video. You all take care now. Alright, bye bye.